Hey all, it's Reg out of Aver Reg Guy, working on the career mode, trying to get through all of these and promote this career mode path because I really think this is a great idea. So let's recover from our last one. We're going to go back to the Space Center, and if we go to our research and development, we can now buy hopefully this big pack. Yep. So that gives us fuel rockets with a nice thruster. What do we got next? So this one's at 80 million. So maybe not yet for that one. So what's our next achievement we're looking at? So we did a re-enter. So let's reach low Earth orbit. And at some point, I hope it gives me back the ability to stage. Because staging these rockets is interesting because I can't tell them to go and then say go either. Touch them and they go. So it makes it a little bit interesting for old fingers. You younger people could probably do this easy, but for me it's a bit of a dance. So let's give it a shot. So we're going to continue to build. So what did we get? We got solid rockets that we can use, and we can also use some nice regular rocket engine. So a liquid fuel propulsion. Liquid fuel engines it can be turned on and off. Maybe this will allow me to have the start-stop thing. And can be throttled. Okay. So let's play. So we're going to take these, just moving some stuff out of the way for now. We got to keep an eye on our thrust to weight, right, to make sure that what we're building will be able to get off the ground. They're such tiny little stages. Oops. Okay, so there's our main little rocket, and then we'll put some solid rocket boosters on this guy as well. We're going to build the space shuttle. I wonder, does that give me a bigger solid rocket booster? I don't know. I think so. Let's try it. There's only one way to know. If it does, that makes my fingers a little bit happier. So let's try to launch this thing. Okay. We can stage. Okay, so let's go back to revert to build. And let's do my staging. So there's the two side ones. And at the same time, we might as well launch, or like this one. And then the two little side guys will burn off, so we'll get rid of them. And then we're going to pop the collar. Yep. And get rid of that one. Okay, this should make my life go much smoother here. So, full power, stage 1, go. Now I'm happy. Okay, now I need to get into orbit here. So let's watch our standard things here. So drop those. We didn't get very high. So that tells me that we might need to adjust our design a little bit. Okay, so we're going to 20, but we got lots of thrust going here. We might just do it. That initial little poof might be just enough to give us what we need here. Now, I don't know if we'll have enough to get to orbit yet, but we'll see. I'm turning off the thrusters for a bit because I want to get out into space, in which case then I will light them up again. So we're breaking into space here. I might need a couple more stages to do it it for us, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Had to remember to stop. Okay, so yep, we got up into orbit like real fast. And do I have any fuel left? Am I going to be able to land? I don't think I do. Might have to do this again just to make it so I can get back down. That's funny. I was going to do this in the reverse direction just to see if there's any fuel left. I tried to hit it as quick as I could, but yeah, no. Okay. Revert to launch. It was finger issues, nothing else, that one. So we'll do it again. So we're on our way up. Stage complete. So the concept is right. The old fingers are wrong. I'm going to 30 because I think it's time. Okay, let's just check our map here. Okay, so this will get us into space. And now that we know we have a lot of oomph with that, we will just get up there and then just give ourselves enough to push into space. Okay, so we have low Earth orbit, and that's really low, which should work perfectly for us. This is called being as efficient as possible. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to whip all the way around to the other side, just because I want to do the orbit. And then we're going to slow down out here, because that's where it's the most efficient, right? That should be enough to bring us back in. No problem. Let's get rid of that big chunk of weight. Speed her up. And then start burning up the atmosphere. So we're coming at 1500, no problem at all. So that's just getting into orbit. That's all it needed. For anybody who's been doing this for a while, these are super easy. Just go through them so that they give us the next ones to go with on it. And if you're new to the simulator, it's a good one to learn some basic stuff. There we go. So, low Earth orbit, re-entered the atmosphere, safely, still got $0. I guess maybe they just figure, hey, if you survive, then you don't need extra money. It's the assumption that you should. So we got 75 million. So hit the subscribe, give it a like. Let's get people doing this stuff and get all sorts of these career modes going here. Maybe I'm way behind. Maybe everybody already has. But if you haven't, then do it. It's a good idea. Thanks. See you guys in the next one.